it's Shatatcha. I am back with another video, and today's video is going to be about this lonely Asian woman who is dog whistling to the white supremacists on Twitter, or as they call it, X. This tweet got a lot of attention. In so many words, she was complaining about how she couldn't find a man, but I will read the text for context. So it says, being a female software worker engineer used to feel like a flex until I went to a rooftop party during the LA Fashion Week. Rooftop was full of models and multimillionaires, blah, blah, blah. And when I told him that I was in software, he just nodded. But then I met the woman standing next to him, an Asian girl a few years older. She claimed to look like this woman. I highly doubt that. But now she's complaining about how she spent years building a career to support her future family and how she feels penalized because nobody wants her ass. And I just want to start off by saying, if you went to school to get a degree to try to be better than the next person instead of going to try to be better than yourself, then you already lost, okay? And college is important. I'm not here to try to say you shouldn't go, but from what I'm hearing and from what I've heard, men don't really care about your degree or you being a career girl. Of course, you need to have your own money to take care of yourself because nobody wants to take care of another adult. But your degree being your personality, nobody is going to like that. And she received backlash from all communities. But of course, she decided to go after the most hated community, the Black community. Let me tell you guys where this hate comes from. Even though they think so lowly of us, they can't help but to see us rising from the ashes of slavery and redlining and all the other statistics that you can think of that's placed against us. They see that when it comes to what men see with their eyes, none of that matters. And that's why she's so pressed. Because what men see with their eyes when they see you is an unattractive Asian woman that has no sex appeal. You got on all that makeup and you still don't look like shit. So I know you don't look like shit without it. And I also have another story. Yes, another one that I have to tell you guys. So me and Desi were on the river walk, right? And we just hanging out and I could tell something's off with my girl. So I'm like, what's up? And she's like, Mom, I have to use the bathroom. And the reason why that's a problem because the river walk is made like we will have to climb a ton of stairs to get back up to the street, and then we would have to find a store, and all the stores has like codes on the bathroom doors. They force you to buy something before you can even use the bathroom. And by the time we do all that, she probably may have had an accident. So I told Desi, look at me. We are going to use the bathroom down here in one of these restaurants. And I don't care what anybody says. I want you to keep walking and don't acknowledge anyone. Do you understand? And she said, yes. So we walked to the bathroom and it was empty and it was peaceful for a hot second. And then two white women and this Asian woman comes in and I can see them in like from the mirror because I'm reapplying sunscreen. And I can also see them looking at me and I'm looking at them through the mirror. And this Asian woman, she's like walking in front of them even though they're all together. And I noticed the two white women, they had stopped looking at me and they were focused on something else, while the Asian woman, she was still looking at me I could see through the mirror. So I turned my ass around and I looked at her ass right in her face and looked down at her shoes and then looked back up at her. And before I could say, is there a problem, sweetie? She turned around and started to talk back to her friends. And that's what she should have been doing in the first place, because what are you, their watchdog or their lackey? And if this turns into like a physical beatdown, they're not going to help you because the white supremacists, they always break their tools after using them. And that's exactly what this girl was trying to be, a tool for the white supremacists, but she failed miserably. She got dragged by everyone. talking about she's from LA. You a 4. You average at best. What you need to do is take all that money you make from software, being a software engineer, and go to a plastic surgeon and show them a picture of Lucy Liu. Then maybe you could get a man's video. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, I want you guys to follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. I had a Twitter before with a bunch of followers, but of course it got suspended. But I'm being smarter with my words in this Twitter handle, so go ahead and follow me if you haven't. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace, love, and Black Power. Bye.